All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to another video. This is basically going to be a recap video of my live trades that I took today. So during the session, I was live trading and I posted my entries over on the Discord community. I'll show you a couple of trades that I took in between the NASDAQ and the ES. So let me get to a trade. Most recent trade I took. Let's bring this over here. Off the NASDAQ right here. I entered it at 15,442 and was looking for price to come down to 15,434. Capitalize on that trade right there. I think I picked up about 8 points right there on that trade. Now this was a beautiful long entry that I took here at 15,412 and 3/4, and was aiming for a target profit at 432.50, and price went up there, ran up there, and gave my TP. So hit my profit target there. Just some good movement in the NQ today. Again, I also took a trade on the ES. I'll show that trade here. These trade entries are on the Discord community. So if you're not part of our Discord and want to be a member, all you have to do is find the link down in the description portion of the video. There's a channel titled or called Trading Floor, and that's where we as traders come together and post screenshots of our trades or entries we take during the US session, so that other traders, a part of the community, can see the trades for one, and then maybe possibly ask questions if they have don't quite understand why one of us took a trade or so. So again, it's just an opportunity for us to post our trades and share them with community members. So that was my second trade on the NQ, going long. Nice trade there. This here was a long trade that I took on the ES. It was aiming for higher time frame areas. I think it was a supply zone that I was targeting, but I noticed that price, was both bullish and bullish on both the lower time frame and the higher time frame. So I took pretty much a trade to fill in the gaps or imbalances back up to the upside to the higher time frame, meaning there were imbalances that needed to be covered, and then I think there was a supply zone that was resting above, and I took a trade. I'll show you that right quick. And I mentioned this on the Discord. I said in the community today, if price breaks 1750, it was going to aim for up here at 29.5 or 29.25. I put that out on the Discord. So when I saw price breaking this area here on the higher time frame, I looked for an entry point to be able to get in off the lower time frame, which is the 12 range, and I aimed for that. So that's the reason why I took that trade going long. Both the higher time frame and lower time frame were both bullish. Now here's another screenshot of an entry that I took and I posted over on the Discord. This is another long entry off the ES futures. Now we trade the futures here on this on this channel here. Okay, so if you trade like the index futures, maybe the currency futures, it could be the bonds or whatever it may be when it's tied to the actual future. So you can come over and join. Most of us trade the index or indice futures. So and that can be the Dow, the NASDAQ, the ES. I trade primarily the ES. I've been dabbling in the NASDAQ lately because I just been liking the volatility and it's been some good movement. But again, this is an ES futures trade here, going long off the E-mini S&P 500. Quick scalp. I noticed price tapped into a demand zone right here. So price broke up, pulled back, broke higher. Okay, so it broke structure right here above this area, pulls back. There was an imbalance, a gap within this area right here at this demand zone. Okay, so price pulled back. I was just aiming for a few points here, 3 points or so right there. So I got it. It was a nice trade. So that's 4 entries that I showed you, two long on the ES, and then those 2 NASDAQ trades. Yeah, and I believe we were aiming for a 490 area right up here on the NASDAQ. So I'm looking to possibly maybe try to get into an entry to go long if I get an opportunity on the NASDAQ. So hopefully I can be able to record that in this video just as well. So today's been pretty good trading so far. And even on the Discord community, I'm seeing lots of fellow members over there that are doing well. And I appreciate everyone that's been, leaving positive comments and thanking me for the video content and being able to help people along by sharing the information, of how I trade. Okay, a lot of you guys are, kind of merging over or transitioning over using range charts. And thank you me for introducing you to range charts. I mean, it's just cleaner to the eye to me. I'm not telling anyone what to do. If you use time-based charts, that's fine. But range charts, I can just see it cleaner to the eye. And for those that are privy to the strategy I use and incorporated it into your own trading plan, I really take my hats off to you for kind of just, for one, taking interest in it, and for two, giving it a practice or giving it a test to see that it truly works if you just put in the time to understand it and really look for those high probability setups. I mean, there are many of you on the Discord that are either in the beginning phase and see the light and have, improved upon your trading, and it'll be just a matter of time before you really start making some good money and being able to see these markets correctly. But just keep practicing, keep at it, okay? And those of you that have been with part of the channel a little longer, maybe a year, 6 months, whatever the case is, and have already mastered, and see how I see things, and kind of using the strategy that that I use and put together, I really take my hats off to you guys, and thank you for all the positive comments, and just really engaging, just really giving this a real good hard test. And I'm just trying to share what I know, guys, and just, you don't have to trade the same way I do, but to me, supply and demand is where it at, and my twist on how I trade it is it works, okay? It definitely works for me. So, you'll have individuals out there that will say, oh, it don't work for me. Well, that's because, for one, you're probably trying to trade a strategy with another strategy. I mean, you're trying to trade something, you've got bad mojo or habits or ideas, and you're stuck to your old ways or habits of trading, and then you're maybe trying to see or learn something new from someone else and understand. And those two worlds are going to collide until you clean up, to declutter, and allow yourself to kind of start from scratch and gain your bearings on looking at something totally new outside the box, and preparing your mind to grasp, just basically cleaning out the closet, man, and starting over. That's what it's about. All right, you really have to, if you want to succeed. You can't start meshing a bunch of stuff together, because it's not going to work. All right, I'm not saying you can't take two strategies and put your own twist on them to make it work for you. I'm just saying that I know a lot of people and traders, trust me, because I've been doing this for some time, and I know people that actually, they have learned something 4 or 5 years ago. They're trying to take that strategy to learn, and then they see what I'm doing, and they're trying to bring both things together. And you got to stick with one or the other. All right, I'm not saying you can't put your own little twists or tweaks on a strategy, but trying to merge a bunch of strategies together, you might get yourself in a bad situation there. So, and part of my trading is very simplistic. It's just basically 3 rules or 3 steps that I look to see or unfold before I take a trade. So let me pay close attention here, guys. I know I'm trying to kind of stuttering over my words, but I'm trying to pay attention. This stuff is not easy, trying to trade and also trying to explain things at the same time. All right, so we're looking at the NASDAQ, right? And let's see here. So we got to run to the downside here, taking out some structure. We got to run back to the upside here. So let's see here. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait this out. We are definitely in a wedge right now on the NASDAQ. This is my 12 range chart. On the higher time frame, the 60 range, you can see, let's see, we got to push up, pull back, broke higher. As of right now, I'd say we are bullish, more so still in a bullish direction on the higher time frame, even though we are starting to wedge here or move sideways. But let's see, you can see that we are, excuse me guys, let me grab this array here. You can see that we are still, making a high here, excuse me, a higher low, sorry, a high here and a higher low, still trying to move to the upside, but now we're caught in between a high and a low here, so we're moving sideways, so be careful, okay? So I'm going to go back down to my 12 range chart on the NASDAQ and look for maybe an opportunity for a scalp. I I may be done for today because I did most of my trading. I just showed you just 4 entries that I posted on the Discord. Normally what I do is I will post, do a video where I'm actually recording my trades as I'm trading them. But today I got so involved in the Discord community, back and forth, communicating with individuals or members are part of the community and posting trades. And I just forgot to really hit the record button and start making a video so I can start recording these trades. But I just, regardless of the fact is I just went over and pulled those trades that I took and showed you the ones that I posted on the Discord so you can see the trades I took. So they're on the Discord too. So, you can join the community by finding that link down below and then, come over and look at the trades taken. All right, so let's continue looking here at an opportunity. Yeah, so now you got to pay close attention to price action and market structure because we are definitely wedging right now. And yeah, so like I said, we have we ultimately have a high sitting up here at 55, at 507, and then down here a low at 375. And then we got this and kind of internal structure sideways action here with the high resting right here at 479 and then 432. So those are pretty much the highs in between this leg here to the downside. So the market was pushing lower, a high here, low here, and we're in between right now. So just got to be careful. I'm not saying you can't trade this type of stuff, but when the market is ranging or moving sideways, you may want to stay clear until it makes a nice breaker structure or breakthrough an area, meaning a high or a low. So right now I'm just waiting it out, and it's difficult to trade unless you really, really are on your P's and Q's and can follow price action to the T. When it's in between, a leg, and then you have price wedging. All right, so what do I mean by wedging? If you can't see it with your eye, it's doing this right here. High, a low, a leg right here, and prices moving in between. Okay, gotta be able to see things like that. There's no art to there's no science to trading. It's more so an art. You have to be able to follow with your eyes, what's going on. So, pretty much on the daily, I'm scalping. I'm not a position or a swing style trader. I intraday trade, looking for scalps. So it's I look for those opportunities of scalp trading more than staying in a trade for several hours. That's just not my means of trading. I like to be done primarily within 2 hours. So, I start looking at the market around 8 a.m. and there's some good pre-session trades sometimes. But most of the time, once the U.S. session opens, I'm typically out of the market, no later than by 11:30. But if I see setups throughout the day, now I'll take them. But when it comes to the lunchtime period here on the East Coast, I don't trade around that time. I'm not saying I don't look at a trade or look at the market back around maybe 2 o'clock or so. But most of my trades I take are during the morning session. And there we go. We're already up at 284. Like I said, I believe the market's coming up here to 90 for sure. It's breaking through these swings right here. I just can't find a good pullback to get in. A pullback or retracement to get into a trade. Let me see. Did it break this area here? Yes, it did. So it's definitely going to push up some more. It just likes to pull back or swing back before it does so. Let me see here what takes place here. I would prefer to see a pullback to possibly this area here around 73 or 72.5 and maybe take a pullback. But it's moving. It's not even waiting for me. It's going right up there to it. And I said 40.90. Look at it. It's going. Boom, boom, boom. Hit it. There it is. 91.25. It hit it. It hit it. All right. So that's that. This is a supply area off the NASDAQ, or really off the higher time frame on the NASDAQ. You can see it right here. So 40.92, 40.91, somewhere in the area. That's a supply zone right there. And you can see it even here on the lower time frame. Let's see. To the left hand side of the chart here, there's imbalances and gaps. I'm gonna blow this up right up in this area here, in which price could pull and push higher and probably tap maybe 50, 56 or 57 area. There's probably going to be some areas of resistance in between this area here on the lower time frame, so I have to be mindful of that. But we're breaking the top end of this area here at 4,098, and we can see it right here. We've already broken it up here, so price could push higher and then start aiming for that area I just showed you on the here on the 60 range chart. NASDAQ, let me go back. Where is it at? Right here. It can start aiming for these imbalances all the way back up to this area here. So gotta be mindful. The first place, it probably, well, once it starts running to the upside here, it's going to hit this area here of resistance and stall out more so. But if you look at a scale down to your lower time frame, I'm sure there's some areas where it could actually pause at, some areas of resistance on the lower time frame chart, say the 12 range. Now I don't trade, support and resistance, but those are just areas where price can, can stall out. It can bounce there. So the higher time frame NASDAQ, we're bullish. Lower time, to me, we're bullish as well. So let me see what takes place here. All right, let's see. What is the market trying to do here? Looks like it wants to push lower here. All right, so the market is moving sideways, building volume around this high volume area here. Yeah, I figured the market was going to break lower here and flush this area. Let's see. So on the lower time frame, we got a bit of a bearish direction to the downside. Higher time frame on the NASDAQ. To me, we still look kind of bullish to the upside here. ES, I'm looking over here at the ES real quick. This is on my 12 range chart here. Bearish sentiment for me. I'm waiting for price to test this area up here and fill this gap back at this zone. We are tapped into a, let me mark this off here. This here is a supply zone on the 12 range chart. If we look at the higher time frame, 60 range, definitely bullish to the upside. Okay, so bullish on the higher time frame, 60 range on the ES, and right now, crap. Hold on one second. Right now on the 12 range chart, my lower time frame chart, we appear slightly bearish. Okay, so I'm going to wait and see what happens here. I prefer to see price push a little higher and tap into this imbalance area right here within the supply zone here at 26.5, 27 area, but we'll see what unfolds. Okay, let's see here. I may take a quick scalp short here on the NASDAQ if it gives me an opportunity. So, but they could come up here and test this area up here at 95. There's an imbalance resting right up here at the top end where the highs are at. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. It could push higher. I think the overall direction of the NASDAQ is still trying to push higher, possibly. Just looking at the the higher time frame on the NASDAQ, but we'll see what unfolds right here. Okay. I'm just going for a quick scalp here on the NASDAQ. Hopefully it gives it to me here. Really wanted to see. Yeah, it's pulling back. Entered the trade a little too late. Just want to come down here and test this area here. Come on, baby. Down here, there we go, 77. Just got filled there. Okay. Not much, just a few points there on the NASDAQ. Small little area to trade from. Slightly bearish on the NASDAQ on the lower time frame, my 12 range chart, but the higher time frame is we still are depicting or have a bullish bias. So we'll see what happens. All right, lower time frame, 12R on the NASDAQ. We've broken some structure to the upside here. There could be a pullback. I would prefer to see it pull back to maybe this area down here. It could bounce here. I'm not saying it can't. Right here, we got aggressive buying to the upside here. So we'll see what takes place here or what unfolds here. If I do get rejection, we're at the lower portion of this high volume area, I may take a trade long. But again, I prefer for it to come down here around the 480 area, 15,480 area. But if I get some rejection here, I may take a long entry on the NQ here. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm long. Nope, not quite yet. Nope. Look at the market. It's leaving without me. This is the thing about the NASDAQ. It will leave you behind. Okay, so I am entering my profit target in this area right here at 97 3/4. I got into the trade way too late. I wanted to get into the trade the break of the candle here at 91.5. But this thing, it could actually come down a little lower. So hopefully it continues following suit and pushing to the upside here. It's pulling back on me now. I don't like this. It can test this area here. I mentioned it down here at 480. So come on. But this is a break of structure to the upside here. So hopefully we get some follow through. It didn't feel, it tapped into this little imbalance sitting right here. It didn't feel it 100%. So that's what's leaving me a little bit questionable on this trade here. But hopefully it continues pushing higher. Come on, baby, go higher. It's playing around. And it's lunchtime right now. This is not a time. This is not when I should be trading at all. But I think I'm gonna take this, be my last entry right here. It's testing this little imbalance right here. I may get out this trade because I don't like what it's doing. It's pushing and pulling and not moving quick enough. And you guys know me, the market don't move quick enough in my direction. I tend to go ahead and get out the trade. Yeah, see, look at it, pulling, pushing, pulling. Part of me says stay in, part of me says get out. I'm gonna get out right here. Okay, go ahead and take my profit. It probably going to hit the area. Well, it pretty much hit my where I had my profit target at anyway. So, all right, second little scalp there. Yep, there it goes. It hits right where I have my TP at. So, okay, second little scalp there. Recording this in this video here. So, you know, I showed you some of my live trading already that I posted over to Discord and capturing a few trades here within this video. So now higher time frame NASDAQ, I'm going to show you. This is my 60 range chart. We're in this area here, price kid. It broke above this 98 area, and there's open range. We have these imbalances right here. Areas where price could actually, you know, tap or fill in. So this is off the higher time frame. The best thing to do is scale down to a lower time frame just to make sure, you know, that, and look for areas where price could actually, meaning areas of resistance where price could stall out or halt at. You know, it may not just get a quick run to the upside here, but this is a lot of aggressive selling here. There's a supply zone resting back up here on the higher time frame 60 range chart. So be mindful of that as well. But price at some point is going to fill this area right here, and it could possibly try to do it today. ES is a supply zone. There's a 12-hour supply zone. That's my 12 range chart. Also, there's a supply zone resting on the 24-hour. So, you know, two charts with multiple means of confluence there. This could be a scalp short, even though we are bullish on the excuse me, the higher time frame on the ES. Okay, even though we're bullish, I mean, there's still opportunity in what you can trade. You know, counter trend if you know what you're doing. I'm not telling you to do it, just telling you that if you know what you're doing, there's opportunity. I am focusing and looking at this supply zone here on the 12 range chart for possible rejection. It's tapped into it and starting to reject, but I want to see it kind of fill this imbalance within the zone there at 26 3/4. NASDAQ to me looks like it definitely wants to break today's high and push higher and aim for, you know, fill in some of that area here from this sell-off right here to the downside. Looks like it's trying to backfill in this area here back up to the upside here. So we'll see. Hopefully it does. So we're breaking the high for today, and we're, like I said, I think we're aiming for higher areas, definitely so on the NASDAQ. Let me go back over here. See, we just broke today's high. This is on my 60 range chart. So what could take place now? I mean, honestly, we just broke structure here to the upside on the 60 range. So price could come down here and test right here. We have a little imbalance here at 485 and 3/4 right there. We can come and test that area and take off to the upside just as well. Or it could test right here at 505 and 1/4 and take back off to the upside. Now I'm not gonna be trading off of, directly off the higher time frame. I would prefer to see what unfolds on the lower time frame and move in the direction with the higher time frame. Both charts being bullish right now. This was, a little. This right here was actually. Let me see here. Breaking structure to the upside. Price could pull back to this area right here. It's a little imbalance resting right here. This is. Let's see here. Demand area, and price could take it back off. So you have to look also to the left-hand side of your chart on the 12 range chart, not just on the higher time frame, because like I said, there could be some areas of resistance above, before price starts tapping into and starts to really want to start pushing higher and tap into this area. Where is it at? Right here, back up in this area right here. So just be mindful of what's taking place here on your charts. Again, we are still bullish on the lower time frame just as well as on the higher time frame. So looking here at the ES, okay. Well, on the ES here, we're tapping into the supply zone now at this gap or this imbalance back at the supply zone. And this is supply on the 24 range chart just as well. I'll show you right here. So price can reject this area, but be careful because we are bullish on the higher time frame on the ES. Okay, we do have slightly bearish. Because we broke some structure right here to the downside. We move lower here. So if we get a break lower here on the ES, I may take a short. To be honest with you, I don't know quite sure yet, but I'm just gonna kind of pay attention to what's going to take place. Nasdaq is still bullish, like I showed you, to the upside. We just broke structure again to the upside here. And this could be an opportunity maybe to take I'm not sure yet. Okay, it's pushing. It's trying to break structure now in the reverse direction to the downside, looks like. We'll see. We'll see what takes place here. Okay, it broke. Okay, so it's just push lower, breaking this area structure to the downside. So maybe up here, look for an area, take a short. I'm not sure what it's trying to do yet, but it does. I mean, that's just the natural behavior of the markets. It likes to push in one direction. If you see the higher time frame and it's bullish and it's trying to aim for a certain area, the lower time frame could just be, it does what it does, pushes, pull, pushes, pull. So this could be just a pullback, deep retracement to push higher. So just have to be mindful of what's really trying to take place. But the 55 area could be definitely an area that it's trying to, 55 or 56 area, and what it's trying to test. Let me see here. So I'm going to wait just to kind of see. There's some imbalance. There's some areas of demand on the higher time frame, the 60 range here. Price pushed up, pull back, broke structure higher. It could test this area here, or down here at the bottom down here. So we'll kind of wait it out and see what takes place. Yep, this was a short entry right here. I missed it, guys. I was trying to take this trade. Take this trade right here at this area of supply right here, and it just zipped real quick below. I went in with a limited order, and it didn't get filled quick enough right here in this area. So it's okay. It's all right. Let me see here. Did it hit that area? Honestly, I don't know if it's quite. I'm going short. I don't think it's done yet. It could pull back before going lower though, but I'm just going for a quick scalp. That's all. Right here. Very, very quick scalp. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up even one tick right here. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. I was trying to go short right here. It retraced back up here, this area here. It broke structure here. Retracement back to a supply zone. I was looking for a quick scalp to the downside to test this area right here. exactly to test this area. Back on it. Oh, we may try to test this area right here. I didn't even see this. Okay, let's see what happens here. Matter of fact, I may get out this trade and wait. Now that I'm looking at this. Um, man. Yeah, let me get out this trade. I'm closing this position, guys. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna close this position here. Broke structure. Yeah, it could actually come down here. So, but it could pull back to this area here too. So, I think I better wait. It's actually in a wedge right here. So, I would prefer for it to retrace back here and take the trade going short. But, for a quick scalp on the Nasdaq. But you see what it's doing. It's doing exactly what so far. I think it's going to test this little area right here. But I was waiting for it to see it pull back up here first around 18 and a quarter. It didn't go short, but hey, you know, that's the market for you. So it was this area right here. This was the short right here when price got back up to this zone, and I entered real quick and could not get filled. I should have. Sometimes I'll do sell bid instead of sell ask, but it's very, very, very slim chance. Most times I'll do that because I don't want to kind of get caught in any kind of spread. But most times I'll go with a sell ask limit order, or if I'm buying a buy bid. But we'll see. Maybe it'll give us a chance right here. Excuse me. At 18 and a quarter. So I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I would have stayed in the trade there. I would have got that little quick little scalp right there. But it's fine though. I got out because I thought possibly they could retrace back up here and test this area. It didn't go short, so it's all right. That's the nature of trading. So let me see what takes place. Let's see what happens here. I don't really like this though, to be honest with you. What I see unfolding right here. All right, it could bounce from this area right here. It could definitely bounce right here, but I don't know. I may take a quick scalp. We'll see. Very, very quick scalp if price. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to take this trade, guys, to be honest with you. We'll see. There's not much of opportunity for me that I see in taking this long entry here. This is a demand zone right here, but I really don't like it. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm taking a quick scalp. Very quick scalp. Back up to this area right here. Come on. Very quick scalp. We'll see. Come on, baby. Look at it. It's not one to fall through with my trade. Come on. Come on, let's see. Just give me a few points off the Nasdaq right here. Come on. The these Nasdaq, the higher time frame, like I mentioned, is bullish, but in every pullback we see off the lower time frame could just be major retracements or deep retracements to push higher. So I'm just looking for this little quick 5-point scalp right here on the Nasdaq, and I'm gonna call it, guys, after this. I mean, I just been I shouldn't be trading around this time frame here, but I'm just scalping. Not even sure if it's going to go up there and hit this area or not. Come on, baby. Push up. Push up. This is a little demand zone right here. Come on. I may just grab what I could take here. Ah, don't pull back on me. Come on, push up a little higher. I'll move it just a tad bit lower so I can go ahead and get filled and be out. I think about 4 points here. Come on. Really? Come on. This is why I don't like trading around the... There we go. There we go. Got filled. All right, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I was aiming for that little area right there. So I appreciate everyone who's tuned into the channel, who's subscribed to the channel. If you're currently not a sub to the channel, please take the time to go ahead and sub to the channel. You know, there's loads of valuable information and content that I give away for free on this channel that may definitely help you out in your own trading. You know, if you don't believe me, then, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Come over to the Discord and ask some of the fellow members. We have a great team of people, a community of people that are traders that are really doing well themselves. Look at it, taking off back up to the upside. They're doing well themselves, even, you know, watching the videos. And to me, that's the best means of being able to understand and learn how to do something is watching others. And, you know, I break things down on this channel here. There are tons of videos. You know, go watch the ones that are titled Supply and Demand specifically. Or you can become an elite member and get that video playlist. It's a list of videos that I hand selected out of almost 600 videos now. Hand selected a group of videos that I definitely feel like it provides that information that you need to really put you in gear, in the driver's seat, to really help you out in trading, to understand the way I trade. Plus, you also get the trade breakdown. So $6.99 a month if you're interested in becoming an elite member. All you have to do is click on the join tab or link. On this video here, you'll see a link or a tab that says join. Click on that and subscribe, become a tier membership to the tier membership of the elite channel or elite member channel. I should say that. I'm gonna take that back, guys. Elite tier. Okay, so click on the join button, and from there, just click on the elite channel supporter or channel member tier. Okay, and then, like I said, for $6.99 a month, you get the trade breakdowns and the video playlist. But also, you can join our Discord for free. Just simply click on the link down in the description portion of this video. And I appreciate everyone that tunes in and is definitely part of the community. You know, we're growing by numbers slowly, but, you know, that's my aim and my goal is to really help people out and really want to see people, you know, succeed in this business, okay? Outside of that, that's all I have for you guys in this video today. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. And, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hold on 1 second. I may take this short entry right here. So let's see if I can get into this trade here. Let's see. It may decide to keep pushing higher here, but let's see if I can get into a short entry right here, right quick, before I close this video out. If it breaks below, starts breaking higher, then I'm just going to call it quits. I was looking for maybe a little pullback right here to go short, but it may try to continue pushing higher and test up here. So let's see. Yeah, it's trying to push higher right now. Okay. But yeah, if you're not a current subscriber, go ahead, click on the sub button down below. Make sure to turn on all your post notifications by clicking on the bell. Okay. Not, you know, turn all your notifications on so you never miss one of the uploads here on the channel. Okay. Click on that bell. It'll ask you if you want to, you know, receive notifications each time I post a video or any notifications that I send out. Please do yourself that favor and click on that, because that's how you're going to get, you know, be in tune with what is going on here on the channel. And please do me a favor and drop a like on the video as well. So yeah, I think we're still kind of pushing higher here. But outside of that, guys, that's all I have to say and all I have to give in this video. I'll see everyone in the next video. If you're trading, please be safe in the markets. Take care.